When I started out to be a writer and an author, nobody told me that there were certain steps I had to take to get where I wanted to go. Yeah, I went to journalism school and we were told how to become journalists, right? But when I decided to become an author, there was no step by step description of what I needed to do to have a career as an author. Career as a journalist, that was one thing, but career as an author, that was something totally different. And what I saw was people writing a book and sort of doing everything around that one book. And then when another book came along, they weren't quite sure how to fit it all together. We're a creative bunch, right? I mean, look at everything that I've done. I've written about boys who dance. I've written about blogging and blogging books, about nonfiction writing and publishing, about authoring change, about personal development, about practical spirituality. There came a point after I'd created a bunch of blogs and been writing about it, a lot of different topics, when I thought, people probably think I'm this multiple personality writer. The bigger problem, though, was that they didn't know what I did. They didn't know what benefit I offered them. They didn't know what kind of books they could find with me, or what kinds of coaching or products, any of that. And so I realized there was a need for branding and for a more clearly defined path to successful authorship or to career as an author. And I not long after that, I also sat down with a new literary agent and said, these are all the books I want to write. And he said, well, okay, so we're going to create a plan, because certain books would be better for you to write first and certain books would be better for you to write later. So with all of this in mind, I did my branding and I began to work one book at a time and to put things in place that made more sense. And people began to be able to understand who I was as an author and a writer and a blogger, and how I could help them, what benefit and value I provided. In the process of all this, what happened was I created the steps to this career plan. I didn't know that I was going to do that, but that's what happened. And they helped me to get where I wanted to go and where I'm going. And so I started using this sort of proprietary career planning framework with some authors and some experts, people who wanted to be experts in a certain industry or in a field or subject area. And it worked really well. And so that's what I would like to offer you today, is my career plan for authors, for bloggers, for experts. Experts could be coaches, they could be speakers, they could be industry leaders, doesn't matter. And what this career plan does for you is it helps us get a big picture view of where you're going and how to get there. And so together, using a big mind map, we plan out how to get where you want to go. But it starts with looking at your goals, at your values, at your passion, your purpose, your interests, brainstorming all the potential books you could write. You may think there's only one, but I bet there are more. And so we brainstorm them all, or we think about the books that you're going to write, and we find the themes that run through all of this. And with that precious little gem, we put together a plan for your website. We brand your website with a tagline that tells people what benefit that you offer them or who you are as an author. And it could be as an expert, who you are as an expert or a speaker or a coach, what it is that you're providing, what value you're providing. And once we have that in place, we can create actually a blog plan, a plan within a plan, so that you're promoting yourself with this new brand, right? You're promoting yourself and the value you offer, but you're also promoting your books, not just the one book, but all the books. So we have a plan that helps you promote everything in a way that makes sense and that Google will get, so that you rise up in your site rises up in the search engine results pages. So now you have a branded website, and you can use that branding on your business cards and social media sites and all of that. And you have a blog plan that's going to help you really provide the foundation in terms of content and content marketing to help you be easily found, to be visible, discoverable on the internet, and for people to know what you're an expert in and what you write about. And then we go on to social media and we talk about how are you going to build platform, how are you going to promote yourself and your books. And then we go on and look at how to monetize, how to create products and services around all of this that will help you actually make enough money to have a career as an author or an expert or a coach or a blogger or whatever. So that's what Create Your Author Expert Blogger Career Plan is all about. That's my program of 4 sessions. In 4 sessions, we go through all those things I mentioned, your values, your goals, your interests, your passion, your purpose, all the books, your themes, and then we keep going and we do the blog branding, the website branding, the blog plan, the promotion strategies and platform building strategies, and we figure out how you can monetize with core products and services. And we look at the books. Which books should you write first? Which books should you write second? And which ones have the most potential for monetization? And in this way, you end up with a step-by-step plan to create your career as an author or as an expert or as a blogger. So if this is something that interests you, and I hope it does, because I can tell you that without it, I was lost for a very long time and wandering around and creating things that didn't go together, and I could have had it much easier. So if this interests you, which again, I hope it does, because I'd love to make your life easier, till tomorrow, well, actually till tonight, January 31st at midnight, you can get my Create Your Author Career Plan or Create Your Expert or Blogger Career Plan for $200 off. So this is my last note to you about it. I just thought I'd shoot a video and really tell you why I think it's so important. And what's in it. So you'd spend 4 sessions with me, and instead of paying the full price, you're saving $200. So 4 sessions, save the $200, create your author career plan today so that you can stop meandering and wandering around and taking U-turns and trying to figure out how to put all the pieces together. Instead, you'll have a big map, a big plan that you can follow. So again, if you want the discount, you can get the career plan anytime. The career plan program is available anytime, but until tomorrow, you can get it for $200 off till January 31st at midnight. You can get it for $200 off. So I hope you'll take advantage of it, because I love creating the career plans, and I hope I get to create one with you and help you get where you want to go and achieve successful authorship, successful blogging, successful expert status or authority. That's it. I'm Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation coach. And until I speak to you next time, or until I get to do these sessions with you to help you create your career plan, go out there and achieve more inspired results.